Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, solar awakened beings of our galactic councils of light. Today is a very powerful day as we are in day 8 of 10 galactic activation portals in a row on the 8th of September. It is an 8-8 Lionsgate synchronicity. London Bridge is falling down on the Virgin Mary's Nativity Day, a day that Catholics and many Christians celebrate the birth of Mother Mary. As most of you have heard by now that Queen Elizabeth II of England has passed, and this is a key sign and synchronicity from the Earth Alliance of the Great Awakening coming into full acceleration and fruition. This month is key to the shift of the ages in full transformation mode into the new golden age of eternal life. The old false matrix of the dark matriarchy and patriarchy of archonic control are falling by the wayside as our true sovereign co-creator kings and queens of the new Jerusalem take the rightful throne in their kin's domains. The future is all about family and harmonic communities of peaceful coexistence in the divine creation of heaven on earth. Being real humans, living from the heart and being connected to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions. We have also currently experienced over 70 hours of blackout on the Schumann resonance charts. Nothing is happening by chance. This is all part of the divine plan being played out before our very eyes. All is coming into perfect alignment for our exodus of the dark ages of false programming of suffering and separation into Buddha consciousness of unity and eternal bliss consciousness. We have massive energetic waves flowing in, preparing us for the powerful 9-9 portal tomorrow and the Pisces full moon on the 10th. As we dive deep to uncover, expose, release, and heal from all core wounds and pain that has caused much suffering, and step into divine service for the highest good of all. As the 4th dimension is now fully anchored into the 3D, we are quickly making our transition into the 5th dimension to reunite with our higher dimensional self and our star families of the Universal Federation of Light. All sequences have been lived out and we make our way to the precipice and our final quantum leap into the new earth of the one true, heavenly, eternal timeline. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end. And please do us a favor and share these videos with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 29 degrees, 27 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 16 degrees, 28 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 17 degrees Virgo. A volcanic eruption. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 0 degree Aquarius. Moonlit fields, once Babylon, are blooming white. Very symbolic from astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. Anyone else feeling the energy shift with today's news? Lots of light is backfilling some very dark places. It also feels like a train slowing down to change direction. Not quite like taking a corner on 2 wheels, but similar to suddenly deciding to make a turn while traveling at speed. Unbelievable how much dark energy just left the planet. Date of announcement is well timed, 191 years after William IV was crowned. We're getting huge energy downloads right now to fill in that gap. It's a multi-dimensional moment, so be prepared. Also, your pets may be acting a little strange with all of this energy movement. From enlighteninglife.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Change is there. The current is leading you step by step into real change energy. Emotions may be running high. You are taken deeper. What was unseen is being seen now. Things are being exposed. More truths are being revealed, as if you moved past a veil. Believe. None of this would be happening for no reason. Allow the flow. You are fine. You are divinely supported. All dawns are preceded by a sunset. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The energy is really quite heavy and crazy for a few days. We are receiving a lot of new information, downloads, light codes from the solar system. Then we are approaching the full moon. Mercury is in the shadow phase and going retrograde. And to top things off, we will have the powerful 9-9 portal tomorrow. Now you see why the energy is so intense right now. The September full moon is also called the harvest full moon, and this year it is happening in the sign of Pisces, while we are in Virgo season, which will make it feel tough and emotional, but also dreamy. The realistic Virgo energy against the idealistic Pisces energy can cause some drama too. What is most important for us regarding this full moon energy is to realize that in order to live a happy life, we shouldn't worry about every small detail, but try to focus on making ourselves feel good, even though everything might not be in perfect order, or we might not be exactly where we thought we would be at this point in the journey. Focus on the present moment and deal with what is coming up for you to see, clear, understand. Right now, not so much about an ideal future that you might have planned. See how far you have come and what you achieved until now. Be proud of yourself. It is harvest time. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Eliza White. Allow, open, empower. The Arcturian spirit is quickly and exponentially merging with the human spirit now. This blue frequency light intelligence of the 5th through 11th dimension is unified within your consciousness. Open now with the light codes that are causing you to hear high frequency tones. When this happens, take a few minutes to sit in the deep silence of the body, connect to the Earth Star, and allow your once sleeping Arcturian spirit to engage. The Arcturian energy is one of building. They are engineers, engineering right now the new workings of the world. Let's give them our full attention. From ElizaWhiteBuffalo.com. And from Divine Angels of the Light, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Delos Island, September 8, 2022, the true goddess rises. And she left on the day that we celebrate Mother Mary's birthday, during the Virgo season, inside the 996, 33, 33, 33, 33, 24, 6 portal, and just days before the equinox portal of the physical recalibration. This departure is the first great message and physical confirmation of the many more to come that the light has returned to Earth. Take courage and get ready for more switching offs and switching ons. Those who know, know. Everything has changed forever. May the true goddesses rise, be seen and felt clearly now and all, and may they bless everyone with their grace. Gratitude and blessings to all of those who will be holding the grids pure, steady, and bright the following days, during which the mainstream media will try to create sucking vortices for the collective food they are after. The living ones. Erini. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Collapsing the artificial matrix and diamond grid and plasma lightbody activation. The countdown to the Armageddon. Revelation of truth is on. We are now 75 hours into this latest Schumann resonance blackout, 2 p.m. that started around 5 a.m. UK time on the 6th, after the 9 hours of the mysterious dark blue background with the blue and white line on the 5th. This to me is shared as the confirmation of the absolutely epic quantum leap and reality shift I can see unfolding in the field right now and for the past few days. all connected to the full and final collapse of all fake light, phantom matrices, and the artificial matrix simulation, all for us to collapse now within the 0-point field as we collapse the quantum wave function of this reality, for Source to dream all new realities into manifestation through us now. All karmic contracts and fallen timelines, realities, matrices are being fully cleared, dissolved, and released now. All through the divine union completions that are happening between the twins and within. Ever since the 5th, I feel totally rooted in quantum no time. We are now firmly living in the now where there is no thing missing. All always exactly as it's meant to be, as we rest in our eternal self and timeless now, where all becomes possible. Much has come up for us to release, alchemize, and transcend the last illusions of separation, and all inversions within the consciousness and density still held in our bodies, going to the root of our core childhood wounds and traumas that we have kept imprints of within our DNA and cellular memory. Only through us allowing them to arise are we also able to access the wisdom, gifts, abilities, and power that is held within them. After all, we came here to return the true history records to humanity and all, which are also our true divine blueprints, which is what the true Grail queens and kings hold within their DNA, as they now remember again who they truly are and the power and responsibilities they hold, as they step up as the true guardians of Earth and all realms now. And from Divine Sister of the Light Qestty Ashley, sovereignty has been claimed. There is a freedom and clarity felt now thanks to the massive collapse of scarcity and lack templating that had been previously weighing down the collective and holding many back from stepping into their true soul purpose. We are now in this beautiful space where we are encouraged to create and live life from our highest expression and joy. Do the things that bring more bliss into your everyday and bring focus to really care and nurture your body. Treat it as the sacred temple it is by creating new and healthy habits that support the life you desire. Look at this fresh slate as a period for new and exciting adventures, soul connections, and positive manifestations for the coming fall-winter season. I have been receiving the message from Spirit to be mindful of what energetic exchanges we allow into our lives in this moment, and to know when to pour freely and when to pull back. Just as it is important to feed our physical bodies with an intake of high-frequency nutrients. This applies to the energetic intake we absorb from others and our surroundings. Listen to 528 Hz music to open the heart chakra and bring harmony and healing as needed. Keep the body balanced with plenty of electrolytes. Work with Angelite, who helps to connect with our angels and protects our entire body. This is a beautiful crystal to work with to relieve stress, tension, and anger, and anchors compassion and forgiveness. Surround yourself with other souls that infuse the world with warmth and light. Feel into the vibration of these beautiful souls and find resonance with those who are in alignment and in true loving service to the all. Pay close attention to what is feeding off of you versus fueling you. Your energy is sacred and should be honored at all times. Now is a great time to read books of high frequency, take a new cooking or art class, move your body in new ways, clean out the closets, release attachments, set new intentions for the fall and winter, and please be happy with yourself. Believe in your worth. Never compromise your value. Trust what you're here to offer. I love you, Qestty Ashley. And from Divine Brother of the Light Pars Kute, as the 9-9 portal is approaching, the veil is continuing to be lifted as the rainbow clouds are increasing in the skies around our planet. The divine design is at work for us to be relaxed and to be at ease while we are experiencing the great changeover. This is a beautiful time to be alive, dear ones. Let's continue to soak up the incoming divine source energies of oneness and feeling the divine presence within us in this now moment and at all times. There is no greater power than the divine presence within us. Within divine love of one, pars kute, and from divine consorts of the light, Suryananda and Ayed. The great central sun has released a second shift onto Gaia, the 8th of September 2022. In many aspects, this highly unusual, following on from the shift 1, the first creative principle aspect. This second shift released onto Gaia many hours ago means the creative force has begun to manifest as the veils of illusion have been transcended from the great central sun. From the great central sun, Akashic records. With this second shift, the creative process known and described as the creative principle aspect force power of the great central sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself, has released a significantly higher proportion of consciousness inherent within the creative force. Thus, as the veils of Gaia and false illusions have begun its predestined ascension back into the intensified consciousness of the first creative principle, hidden secrets of the great central sun and creation, existence itself, unfold into conscious being. Thereby the seeker on Gaia will begin to question so much more on creation itself, recognizing that beyond the realms and processes of time, time no longer exists. For the inhabitants on Gaia now have the key, as never before, to access the how and why of existence within the great central sun, as pure consciousness and non-physical forms, was and is, as infinity is better understood in its true sense, having no beginning and no end, as manifestation of consciousness is beyond limitations. This second shift assists masters from stars and other worlds as the ancient ones from the great central sun, all having always been pure consciousness from the great central sun. The intensity of higher frequencies, energies, and vibrations continue. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Lisa Marie write, "Pure unconditional love is the gift that keeps on giving without conditions, expectations, or attachments to outcomes. Energies are revealing to each where they are still letting the memories and limitations of the mind be in control instead of letting their heart lead. The mind limits, separates, and will always blame something or someone outside of self for how one is feeling. Humanity is being called back into their heart space. Wholeness and unity, hearts are blooming. We are not individuals. We are all connected. We are all one with all that is. We are unique expressions of Source. Embrace unity. Celebrate diversity. Let love flow. Let the true you glow, without the need for validation, acceptance, or approval. One, together we bloom." And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ellen read, "Holy Union. When a soul walks through the portals of illumination and embodies their Christed template, they will then be joined with not only heaven, but all the promises of heaven too. Gnosis is the path to illumination and therefore to heaven. It is on this heaven that one discovers their beloved God-mate. The pair, having both been Christed into king, queenhood, can begin to dance in the intoxicating elixir of the magnetic love in which led them to discover themselves. Without Gnosis, this isn't possible. For one must first discover the secret mysteries to know their quantum design. Twin flames are most assuredly a God-centered connection that spans beyond time and space. As they were paired in the heavens long before the earth was formed, they were alchemically married before the split that led them into lifetimes of suffering in search of each other. As they begin to join again on the earth plane, they are often tried in so many ways, as the forces that created the split have worked endlessly to ensure that they do not join again. Those that are coming together now, even in 5D, have broken through these chains and reclaimed the holy throne in which always belonged to them. The unions are causing expansive ripples in the entire cosmic multiverse. For it is these brave souls who are laying their own lives down to serve in the path of the Prime Creator that are here to change the world, and they are. If you are not joined in 3D with your counterpart, do not worry. You are asked to work on staying in the vibration of unity consciousness. It is on this frequency that you will be able to serve, which is part of your mission now. Unions are already happening, and will happen for you in your own divine time. Never give up. Many divine pairs are serving the light on different parts of the world and cannot be in union on the 3D yet due to many things that are occurring in the Great Awakening. Works have to be done, and they are being used to anchor the unconditional love into the grid, even from many miles apart. Many divine blessings, all glory be to the Prime Creator. From EllenRed.com. And this is the code of the eagle and the condor. And speaking from experience, divine masculines out there, if you are not with your divine counterpart, do not give up. I know, like myself, there are many challenges. There may be many obstacles along your path to your beloved, but do not give up, because in the end, I guarantee it will be worth the effort. And I am here to create sacred space for you both, and to help guide you along the way to the best of my abilities. And to divine feminine of the 72,000 that may be waiting, hold tight, for they are on their way. Aho. And from divine cis star of the light, Karen Lithica, anchor your light, for many are feeling the great shifts, step by step. We each adjust to the flows, the changes before us, to breathe in light. I accept light to realize the grounding of your light is fundamental to your light assimilation, as many have woken rapidly and seek clarity for the light quickening. Moment by moment you are elevating now, moving rapidly as the light awareness is enabling you to reach higher depths of self-mastery. For the light within you is awakening, and this is the internal compass you should follow. The task before you is to follow this internal light stream to easily access the higher light wisdom you seek. As your world is rapidly adjusting, reaching new horizons of light, awakening, expanding, arising, we are light. As the light journey continues for the awakened galactic residents of Gaia, every being awakening to the new light consciousness of now, may we uprise in unity and light, sending waves of cosmic love, new earth light, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Cis Star of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Knowing exactly what you want is making your ascension fly ahead quickly. The past 6-month equinox cycle has helped you find this way through healing the inner child. You may understand abuse patterns in relationship and can now leave them behind. It is easier to embrace creating a blissful life of pleasure rather than depending on others to give this to you. Things are crystal clear in knowing that you can have this lifestyle without sacrificing. It's okay for you to be joyful and receive all these blessings pouring into your life. Don't let triggers of unworthiness reincept themselves. The trauma will only continue now if you let it. Be courageous and take the lead. Travel into your new beginnings. Continue choosing to be healed and blessed as the child of God that you are, beloved. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Cis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Virgo, Quincunx, Chiron retrograde in Aries. The Sun in Virgo is super focused on health and well-being right now, but what to do when something simply cannot be fixed. Sometimes there is old pain that revisits from time to time, emotional, mental, physical. Sometimes we have scars that fade but never entirely disappear. The sun tries another patch, another medicine, another emotional bandage, but the ache doesn't leave. It's tempting to believe that if this can't get better, nothing can get better, but it isn't true. Imperfections don't make us less than who we are. They are part of our hero's tale. Integrate all you have lived, both good and bad. Be confident in your skills. Stop trying to hide your weaknesses. Vulnerability is courage. Own your story. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 113, Red Solar Skywalker. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. The 9th day of the Red Serpent wave spell is potentially one of the most powerful days of the Tzolk'in. In any wave spell, the 9th day boosts the energy sky high, and so if you combine that with portal day energy, there you have an explosive situation. How you handle that depends on how much you can summon up your intention. Utilize this energy rather than be overwhelmed by its message here. Today is Red Skywalker, and its keywords are space, wakefulness, and explore. Oh, how Skywalker lives to explore as he is naturally courageous. Why not join him on an adventure today and open your mind? When you combine Skywalker's energy with today's number, the result is intention to explore or realize wakefulness. There is so much boldness today that it would be a crying shame not to make good use of it. If you need to get out of your comfort zone and tackle an issue you've been putting off because you haven't got the nerve, the Skywalker is here for you. It's time to get it on. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Solar Skywalker, 9 Bane, Keen 113, 8th of September 2022, Pulsing Bliss. Galactic Activation Portal Day number 8. 8/9/2022 equal 896 equal 815 equal 86 equal 14 equal 5. Day codes 8. Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 14. Media, Promotion, Publicity, Recognition. 5. Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. Month-year codes. 9. Completion, Service, Destiny, Divine, Humanity, Grace. 15. Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism. 6. Heaven, Christ, Family, Harmony, Fertility. Keen 113 equal 5, Freedom, Liberation, 5/5, Double Liberation Code. A brilliant code today to liberate our love and bliss pulsing from infinite source. Today is a totally expansive and transformative day, a huge portal of awakening to infinite levels of bliss. Day 8 out of 10 gap days, we are coming to the end of the tunnel. Take a breath. 3 days to go, nearly out. Day 9 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival instinct, Kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we are realizing the pulse of the life force flowing through us as a current rising through our Kundalini awakening. Now that our survival fears have been cleared, our Kundalini is free to flow. This allows us to explore the expansive realms of the cosmos, multidimensional, non-linear ripples of awakening bliss consciousness throughout the universe. Tone of creation. Solar tone 9 operates in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power pulses, essence intention. The 9th day is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization. Today we are pulsing this energy through our Kundalini channel, our expanded Antakarana, the tube of light that flows from the great central sun, source, through our physical vessel into the central crystal core of Nova Gaia. We can flow with this current today, connecting to all that is. As we travel through these expanded states, we become fearlessly free to explore, discovering the infinite abundance that flows through creation, which is amplified by today's 8 coding. We are holding this knowingness of infinite cosmic abundance in order to release the collective unconscious fears and scarcity programming, transforming our revelations around abundance, thus allowing the planetary dream of abundance for all beings to pulse through us, fueling our creations. And so mote it be, dear ones, a brilliant day for dreaming, astral traveling, time traveling, adventuring, and skywalking. Meditate in order to witness what the cosmos has in store for you by purifying your connections to the cosmic planes, allowing for greater expansion and realizing the pulses of abundance and bliss flowing your way. Today's question is, how can I pulse the life force through my vessel to realize total expansion, awakening to the universal flow of infinite bliss? Divine blessings for your unbounded expansion throughout the cosmos. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 113, Red Solar Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to explore, realizing wakefulness. I seal the output of space. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of universal water. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this beautiful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light Mo for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Gloria Drisdell, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Julian Weddich, for your donation, for another donation. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Liberty Elversado, for your donation today. Thank you very much for your support, and we thank everyone and appreciate you all that continue to support us in our work and mission. It's because of your support we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful prayer and divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Calling the divine being I am. In the name of the incarnate creator that I am, I welcome my higher self, my Christ self, my almighty I am presence, and all divine aspects, and all visible and occult parallel realities. Unite this moment now. Set your focus here. Let's cleanse and transform my physical experience to reflect my infinite divine self, the pure essence of Source, God, I am. Calling on my sacred heart center to be fully aligned with my highest expression of Source for the highest level of my journey at this time. In every moment I choose the highest activity of gratitude, peace, creativity, humility, divine love, and divine neutrality. May every thought, word, feeling, action, and decision I make today be for the highest good of all involved. I open myself to the power of my heart, love, divine will, and divine love, light and service in every moment. I call in the bright diamond beams of Christ to reveal and expand my true heart, which is my divine and immortal connection to the Source. Heart center, ignite yourself. The fields of the heart rotate, stretch, and amplify this diamond solar light. Let this love of holy fire shine in all my activities, plans, and decisions today. Higher self, Gift me with the divine synchronicities and opportunities on my path to learn, open my heart, and serve all. I call on all that is sacred as my primary reality and consciousness. Higher levels of light rewrite and alter all lower realities and distortions. I call in peace, harmony, unconditional love, and ascension as my primary reality. May these divine qualities and frequencies be available to all hearts willing to choose ascension in this now. Dedicating myself to this divine transformation, may this pure heart intention transform all my activities, thoughts, emotions, service work, and creations, to fully align them with my divine incarnation of my pure expression of Source as Self. Almighty I Am Presence, restore the patterns of wholeness in my body with ease and grace. I command this with all graces and powers from the infinite source of the pure Creator. I call this into the highest level that cosmic law allows, in divine alignment to pure and true organic ascension. I love you, I bless you, I thank you. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. From SandraWalter.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, powerful, and sacred 9/9 galactic portal tomorrow, and into the powerful full moon in Pisces this Saturday, September 10th, and into the sacred 11, the 9/11, as all comes into congruency, the harmonic convergence, and the full activation of our crystalline rainbow bodies of infinite light. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.